Okay, welcome back to another one of my rants. Today I'm going to be going over how some studios don't teach people how to fall, and that blows my mind. You have a lot of studios out there who will teach people how to do takedowns theoretically, and they will teach you how to block and you kick and then use joint locks till they go to the ground, but they never teach you how to fall. Well, that's problematic in a lot of ways. For example, I had a guy who came into my class, probably my second year teaching at Fairmont State, and he thought he understood grappling and he thought he understood takedown techniques. And it was fine, I didn't have a problem with working with him. But when he came in, he had no background with break falls. He didn't understand how to roll forward, backwards. He didn't understand any of these very basic key concepts that are necessary in order to do any real ground techniques or throws. So I didn't quite understand if he was just BSing and had no real experience, or if his instructor was incompetent in some manner. But whatever. So he comes in, he does these things, he gets into a clinch with one of my guys, and my guy takes him to the ground. And because he had not had any prior training or experience, he hurt his head. He bounced it like a ball off the ground. And me as an instructor, letting someone come into my group, I should have done a little bit more investigative work with him. I should have understood a little bit better, what he knew, what he didn't know, and I should have worked with him directly on that. That's my fault. But if someone comes in and they tell me that they have 2 years of experience doing these things, in my head, it's safe to assume that this individual knows how to do the very basics of falling. So, in either case. But this individual did not come back to our class. And before he had left the class, I had asked him if he would be willing to stay after class and work with me directly on these break falling techniques so that he would not hurt himself in the future. And he was not willing because he was mad. He thought we were trying to hurt him, and that was simply not the case. He did not understand that this was a necessary precaution for us to train with. If you're going to fall, if you're going to practice throws, then you need to understand how to land. So that's one of my big issues. And after that, I noticed that as I went to a couple of Shotokan places in the nearby area, they didn't teach break falls either. Now, I don't know if he was associated with them or if that was just coincidence. They didn't teach forward rolls, back rolls, and they didn't teach break falling front, side, or back. And this was concerning, as a traditional practitioner, at least I believed I was. To me, it was something that I understood was necessary. It was something that I was taught from the beginning. This is white belt material. You come in, before you learn how to throw anyone, you learn how to fall yourself. You need to understand that, because if you do not, you will get hurt. You can dislocate your joints. You can break bones. You can have the wind knocked out of you. You can have a concussion. There are so many things that go with break falling, and if you don't understand it, will be a repercussion for it. So this was one of those things, and he was just one example of, many that I've seen over the years that they're going to get themselves discouraged after they've gotten hurt. So I don't know. Is this something that you personally have seen, where a lot of studios who are supposed to be karate or taekwondo, whatever, are not teaching break falls? Have you seen other studios that are not teaching forward rolls and back rolls? Tell me what you got. Give me your experiences. Give me your feedback. Thank you for your time.